Yes, good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel. Hope each and every single one of you are doing well. The Evening Standard have reported in the last 24 hours that Benjamin Sesko is very, very, very close now to joining Arsenal, and it is imminent. They expect the bid to come through in the coming days, and they are reporting that they believe Benjamin Sesko will be an Arsenal player. The latest about Eric Ten Hag: Thomas Tuchel has rejected Manchester United, and then other reports are coming out saying that Ineos have rejected Tuchel. That club at the moment is absolutely all over the place when it comes to their managerial search. If you're new to the channel, please do go down, smash that like button, and subscribe to the channel. As it stands, we are less than 350 subscribers from 8,000, which is absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, I couldn't be more thankful to everyone on this journey. Now, the Evening Standard, Benjamin Sesko, it looks like he is going to be an Arsenal player according to the Standard. The London Evening Standard put out yesterday, as well as the Mirror and Football London, Mikel Arteta lands key to the Benjamin Sesko deal, advantage over Chelsea. Now, on the 8th of June, Emmanuel Petit come out and he has urged Benjamin Sesko to join Arsenal over Chelsea. People were coming out saying, could this be Mykhailo Mudryk 2.0? As we remember back in 18 months ago in January, you know, it might have even been January this year, one of the two, Mykhailo Mudryk was on the verge of joining Arsenal. He agreed personal terms. The fee was agreed between Shakhtar Donetsk and Arsenal. And then out of nowhere, Chelsea added an extra 10, 15, 20 million, whatever it may be. And thankfully, if you're an Arsenal fan, it paid off because you got Leandro Trossard, who is the much better of the two. No disrespect, no hard feelings towards, you know, Mykhailo Mudryk or to the likes of Leandro Trossard. But I think Arsenal by far got the better deal there. But Emmanuel Petit has come out and he has urged Arsenal to sign Benjamin Sesko. Sesko, who sees his contract at the Red Bull Arena expire in 2028, featuring 31 times for the German side this season, getting 14 goals and 2 assists, playing a key role in Marco Rose's side. The Slovenian international fired RB Leipzig, of course, back to the Champions League. Of course, they've got to qualify through the fourth place spot in Germany. But the Evening Standard have come out and said they expect the bid to be imminent, with the player already agreed personal terms with Arsenal. Now, if this is the case, this is absolutely huge. Of course, for me, a Tottenham fan and all the rival fans, this is not good because Benjamin Sesko is 20 years of age and a top player. You know, he's got all the fundamentals right now to go on and be a Manchester City Haaland 2.0. 20 years of age, got blistering pace, a tall, big man, 14 goals and 2 assists for Leipzig this season. 2 goals in 8 appearances in the Champions League, 2 appearances, 2 goals in the DFB Pokal, and played in the DFL Super Cup, which they did beat Bayern Munich and obviously win like the German equivalent of the Community Shield. His stats are very good. For me, he's got all the attributes to go to Arsenal and be a top player. Some Arsenal fans aren't very happy with this, believe they should be looking at more established players. But at 21 years of age, only just turned 21, I don't think there is many better at this moment in time strikers available for that fee. Now, of course, he does have a release clause, and various articles and reports are coming out saying that they need to get the deal done before June 14th, which is funny enough, the day the Euro starts. Germany versus Scotland in Berlin is the opening game, and everyone will have their eyes on that. Now, where I've been saying on my main channel all the latest and greatest Tottenham news, and I'm going to say it right now, the Euros at times can be a very interesting place when it comes, as not only that, the Copa America and the World Cup as well, when it comes to international competition. If Leipzig, you know, if he has 1 or 2 really good games in the group stage for Slovenia, all of a sudden, a few other clubs might be on, you know, Sesko's radar. As he stands right now, though, I do personally believe he will be an Arsenal player in, the coming days or weeks, however long it's going to take them to get the deal over the line. I do think he will be an Arsenal player. I generally think he will deliver massively in an Arsenal shirt. I think it gives real competition to the likes of Kai Havertz and Gabriel Jesus that play in that role. And then for Chelsea, if they don't get him, they've got other targets. Victor Osimhen apparently is on their radar. I personally don't believe they're going to pay 120 million pounds for Victor Osimhen. I think that may be a little bit more realistic a year down the line. That after all, they are in the Conference League and they are once again have a new manager coming in. Who knows what's going to happen? That club, as it stands, are all over the place collectively. But let me know your thoughts down below if you haven't already on Benjamin Sesko. Emmanuel Petit has come out and said that he does want him to join Arsenal. It is believed the striker, who has a 55.6 million release clause, expires on June 30th and wants to find a solution to his uncertain future before the European Championships, which unfortunately for Benjamin Sesko only kicks off in 4 days' time. So Arsenal need to move quickly. Emmanuel Petit has outlined 5 reasons why he should join Arsenal over Chelsea. The Premier League icon said definitely Arsenal. Why? Because of the way they've been playing and the way the spine of the team has been playing together the last 4 or 5 years. They have improved so much individually and collectively as a unit, and they have a proper philosophy of a player playing and a better environment as well. While it's a new era at Chelsea, the stability within the Gunners is much more together. So if I was Sesko, I would join Arsenal rather than Chelsea. And as it stands, Arsenal are fighting for league titles. Chelsea are not. Now, in terms of as it stands, I do believe he will join Arsenal. One club that is a little bit all over the place right now in terms of their managerial search is Manchester United. In the last 48 hours, various different reports have come out and said Thomas Tuchel's rejected Man United. And then other reports have come out and said Man United, Ineos, the new ownership, part owner at Man United, have rejected Thomas Tuchel. As it stands right now, I don't believe Thomas Tuchel is the sort of manager that Man United need. They've come out and said they want a possession-based team with new personnel coming in. Thomas Tuchel's best at his best in a counter-attacking system with 3 at the back, like he played at Chelsea, like he played at Bayern Munich. At times, he has played a 4 as well, though. I don't think right now Man United are a Thomas Tuchel sort of side. He's a win-now manager, comes in and gets teams over the line. As it stands right now, I look at the likes of Manchester United, and they're on a completely different trajectory to the likes of, other teams. They've got a big rebuild coming. Anthony's future, Donny van der Beek. They want apparently 40 million for a Jadon Sancho. I do believe, as it stands, Erik Ten Hag probably, as it stands right now on the 10th of June, will be the Man United manager unless they can bring someone else in. The likes of De Zerbi's being linked, but I do think at times he's a little bit rash. Obviously plays a good brand and a good style of football, which is exactly what Manchester United want and need. Thomas Tuchel's a little bit on the other side of the fence. Is a lot more of a, I guess you could say, counter-attacking, pragmatic coach. Now, of course, he has won major honours. Man United have won major honours. They're now in the Europa League. De Zerbi's got experience in the Europa League. Is he the right man, or do they stick with Erik Ten Hag? Because after all, this guy has won 2 trophies in the last 2 years. Now, the football, I understand, is absolutely diabolical to watch. But in terms of the results on the domestic side of things, I don't think it's as bad on the results as a lot of people make out. Of course, having that many shots on goals is absolutely ridiculous. And I think they had more shots on goal this season than Derby County went down with as a record, I think 8 or 9 points. I do think as it stands, there is many more twists and turns in this Manchester United title race. But as it stands, I do think he will be there come the start of the season, unless an absolute something comes out of the blue, which is possible. But the transfer news right now, I do think he will be a Man United manager. Let me know your thoughts down below on Sesko to Arsenal. Let me know your thoughts down below on Eric Ten Hag. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. I am